Hey, did that work? Hey guys, welcome back. Hey, I'm trying to change up my intro. It's not really working out so good right now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is finally here. Holy cannolikins. Today's video is all about how I DIY'd my kitchen. I gave it a facelift, made it a little bit more snappy, if you will. If you like videos like this and you like to DIY things, give this video a thumbs up. So if you would like to see how I did it, you're in the right place. Just keep watching. Okay, so first off, I have to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I just hit 300 subscribers, which is huge to me. I know in the YouTube world, it's like, it's not even pennies, you know? It's like grains of sand compared to what most YouTubers have. But it's honestly like 3.75 times the amount of people that were in my wedding. So I wanted to say hi to all my new subscribers. This video has been a long time in the making. It's been over a year now, I think. I'm getting old, losing track of time. I went through a phase of wanting to resurface all of the cabinetry in my house. I started in my bathrooms and then I discovered chalk paint and didn't turn back. I started this whole process by giving my laundry room a facelift. I will link that video in the eye somewhere up here. And that turned out really good, so I decided to take that same technique and apply it to my kitchen. Last fall, I did all of the repainting and resurfacing of the cabinetry. Let's just talk about hardware for a second, okay? It's drama, okay? It's such drama. Hardware is drama. Hardware for me is so personal. I know that's like kind of a dumb thing, but I'm going to use that hardware in my kitchen, and I wanted to make sure that one, it was a good quality, two, it went with the theme that I was going for in my kitchen. And people say, oh, you can replace hardware and yada, yada, yada. But the truth is that once you put those holes in the cabinets, they're there. So you have to find the same exact size for each individual cabinet, and I have multiple sizes, which can be really difficult. So finding the right hardware was really important to me, and it took me like a year to do it. I ordered some hardware off of Amazon that looked like it would be perfect for my kitchen. I got it, and the material of it, the metal was like kind of chintzy, and it really didn't look good on some of my taller cabinets because I just ordered one size. So I had to ship it back, and then I was in Home Depot and stumbled across the hardware that we used. So that's why it took for freaking ever to do this video, is because of the hardware drama. Go figure, of all things. Let's just get to the good stuff, right? Here's what my kitchen looked like before. Okay guys, so welcome to my kitchen as it sits currently. You'll remember from a previous video when I transformed this. Now we're going to do the lower and upper cabinets. We have quite a few in our kitchen, and it's, you know, that 90s oak, typical for our house. But you can see up here how the finish has worn off right there. So we're gonna go ahead and refinish these cabinets to match our fancy island with fingerprinted dishwasher. So we will keep you updated as the process goes on. So here's our before. Stay tuned for the after. So as you can see, my kitchen was really big. I had a really large kitchen, and I'm not a 90s oak type of person. Maybe that's just that on trend right now, is to change your cabinets to different colors. I wanted a lighter color that would open up that space and make it feel even larger. What day is it?
Demo day!
We needed to figure out a way to keep my cabinets up off of the ground. So we had these sawhorses laying around. Just put some long pieces of wood, stacked up the cabinets, worked pretty well. I'm using the same product I've used in all of my refinishing videos. This is the Frosch Chalk Paint Powder Kit. You mix it with your paint and you're good to go.
So this is the paint I'm using. I get it from Lowe's. It's the Olympic Assure, it's the interior flat paint. The shade is Mother of Pearl.
You do not have to sand your cabinets using this product. I chose to just to make sure my surface was smooth. I find that with this chalk paint it takes about 3 coats to really cover the cabinets.
So here are the casings to my cabinets, and I put the glaze all in these creases here all the way down the sides and just wiped it off with a wet rag. That was probably the hardest part, but the great part about this technique is that things can look a little messy and it still is all cohesive. That piece didn't actually come off, so I just painted it in place. This is what we're looking like right now. Definitely coming along. So today's day 4. I just finished the cabinets in the kitchen. And this is the rest of my kitchen. I haven't even started yet. But you can see here that these are losing their finish pretty bad. So we're going to spruce them up a bit.
So I really wanted to show you guys how I applied the glaze on these cabinets. I took the glaze and I just made sure I placed it in the lines of each drawer and cabinet. After I did that, I took a wet rag and wiped the glaze off, leaving some of the residue of it behind. My suggestion is if you're going to do this, you have the same person glaze your cabinets, because everyone has a different eye, everyone has different tastes, and it just makes sure that your end result is cohesive. Okay guys, after like almost a year, the day is finally here. My kitchen hardware has arrived and we're gonna install it today. Dun, 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 da, da, da. Ooh, let's take it out. This is what we're working with. It's a oil rubbed bronze finish. We went with something that looks a little bit older, and we got a bunch of different sizes of it. All right guys, so we got 3 different sets of handles here. We got a 3 3/4 inch, a 5 1/16. This one is the big one. This is 6 5/16. These are for my bigger drawers. These are for some of my taller cabinets, and this is for everything else. So we got it all lined up here and we're gonna put it on.
First thing we need to do is make a template. I had this laying around. Obviously it didn't fit, so I needed to modify it to make it work. First off, I'm gonna take the measurement on the cabinet to the center of this rail in here. Once I find out what the center is, which is 1 1/4, transpose that measurement to this template that we got. This template does not fit these handles, so we had to modify it. I put tape on it to block out all the holes. I go in 1 1/4 inches, make a mark. Took a ruler, went all the way down. Now, next thing I do is I measure, find out what my centers of the holes are. So I take that measurement, I transposed it on here, made a mark. I did that on both sides. I also measured to find out the center of these larger handles. Once I knew that measurement, I had my first hole. I moved it down, I created the next one. After I did that, I took this template, I put it on a piece of wood so I wouldn't crack it, and I drilled my holes. Now that I created this template, I'm going to take it and transfer it to the cabinet. Make sure that this is all the way against the side of the cabinet, and where we want our handles is going to be ideally right here. So I'm lining up this edge Make sure it's flat. I have a punch. I'm going to go right to the center. Take a little pencil. It's going to help me see it. And make a mark. Next, I'll take my drill and hope I don't mess up. Now let's do the rest.
So this is step one of making the next template for the drawers. Cutting up the cardboard box here.
Okay, now we got our second template made for the drawers. Measured the face of it, did all the math, found the exact center, then measured out for the handles, put some holes in it. So now I just hold it up to the face of the drawer, make sure it's centered. Use my rivet center punch. You can get it at your local hardware store for about $3. Punch the holes.
Alright guys, so this is what our kitchen looks like after. We finally added our hardware, as you have seen by now. But here's a little bit better of a close-up of it. We went with this because it was a nice mix between modern and sort of industrial vintage looking. I really like the way it turned out. For the most part, this is pretty much complete, but we're going to change out my double ovens here and my cooktop to stainless steel to match the rest of my appliances. We try to do just one appliance a year. It's a little bit easier on the pocketbook that way. So we do have that left to do. And also we're going to change out this tile floor to a wood floor. That's going to be the next big project. We are going to change my whole family room and the majority of the high traffic areas in my house to that wood floor, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, this is our finished kitchen. It really does open up this space a whole lot more than the 90s oak that we started with. We love it. It turned out really great. I had several comments on my kitchen island video that you guys wanted to see more of the manufacturing process of the butcher block. I honestly didn't even think about that at the time, so I'm sorry about that. If we ever remake it, which I think we're going to have to at some point, I promise I will video the whole process of how we did it. So there you have it, all in, all done. Kitchen, good to go. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Something I can't remember what I'm talking about. Summer nights in the desert might as well be the sauna at the gym. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I upload once every couple of years. Just kidding. I have sweat dripping off my ear. Gross. Let's just wipe that on my pants.